Hello there. In case you are interested in starting ballet as an adult, I wanted to give you some ideas on what you may want to have on hand. Okay, so it's a little show and tell. First thing is tights. Now I'm wearing black tights, and here's my little treasure trove I'll be pulling from over here. Pink tights are really great because it allows teachers and you in the mirror to really see your legs, although I really do like black opaque tights also. So you want tights, and these are great because they're convertible, meaning you can have your foot in it or you can pull it up and have your foot out of it. I really like the convertible tights. I have a few pairs of those. Leotard, I've got my little list right here. So leotard, I'm wearing one. But what you want to have is a few of those. And I just like basic black. I will actually wear my 2-in-1 fitted top most of the time, but sometimes I'll wear a 2-in-1 fitted kind of leotard or just a leotard with straps. I do like longer sleeves typically. It just helps keep me cozy, but you want to have a few of those just to be able to swap out as you're doing laundry. The other thing is slippers. Slippers. I have a full bag of slippers that I have gone through in the past. I guess I've been doing adult ballet now for about 6 years. And, your toes start poking through and you get little holes in them. But these are really great. They're quite sturdy and these are blocks. And I really, really like these. But anyway, there's tons out there. And having one that feels good to you is really important. Again, this is a heavier fabric and I have some that are really thin, but they're all great. And I prefer canvas. And then also, if you'd like a vegan sole, meaning non-suede, Cynthia King has some great vegan options. Next is a hair tie for a bun. So you really want to pull your hair back. Sometimes I'll wear a big clip too and just kind of pull it back. But if you want to do the full thing, the bun, and then of course you need some bobby pins because there's always flyaways, especially for me with my bangs. Cover up. So what I'm wearing right now, and I've just come from ballet class, what I'm wearing is the wrap tunic from the TDJ clothing line that I used to have and I still have. It'll be transitioning into capsules. But this is just a wonderful way to kind of wrap up the body, a little wrap dress, things like that can help you shed layers as the class goes on. Booties. And I'm wearing the other one. But here are booties. I'm going to put it right back on. But these are great because they keep your ankles warm. So say you were, and putting these on because they're so cozy, but say you were in between class, right? And, you're going from one class to the next, or you want to keep your ankles nice and warm before you start class. These little ballet booties are wonderful and they're so incredibly cozy. A ball. You might be like, really? A ball? Lacrosse ball. So I love this, to kind of work out my hip, but also to rub my feet over as they get so intense. All of those little muscles and tendons and everything in the feet get really activated during the class. And this just helps to kind of roll them out. It kind of hurts so good, right? It feels really good, but it's also quite intense. And tennis ball, I guess, would be similar, but this one's nice because it's very, very hard and it's pink. All right. The other thing, of course, a water bottle. So you're going to want to take a water bottle to class. Stay nice and hydrated. Or, if you're doing a class on Zoom, you still want to have your water bottle, your tea, all your accoutrements nearby. Also a ballet bar, of course. So you could probably see mine over there. And I have a mirror so I can practice in front of and see my form and things like that because I'm still doing a ton of Zoom classes. And then a notebook. So I wanted to show you, here is my ballet notebook. And it's just filled with all sorts of things. So oftentimes after a class, and I tend to get the same comments or constructive feedback constantly. It's like, when does it really sink in? But I like to jot them down, particularly if I'm working on a performance piece or I'm just doing basic ballet bar. And I want to make sure, as I bring the arm in, I don't cross my midline, things like that, or stay too out to the side, that I come in. Little things like that, I just will write them down in here. Also, if I'm taking a class and I'm like, that was such a confusing combination, I'll write it down and then bring it to my private teacher to be like, what in the world was that reverse jeté practice? Like, oh my gosh, that was so hard. Then he'll, break it down for me, which is so helpful. The other thing is a little ballet bag. So when I was in Paris last, I love to go to Repetto. And this is a great little bag that I travel with. And then these are the softer shoes that I had mentioned, really, really soft. They're not as sturdy of a canvas as those, but they're still canvas slippers. And here's another bag from Repetto. And, having these are just great because you can have everything you need in one place. And in case you're doing point, this is a point shoe bag. I'm sure I could use the other one for point also, but it's nice to have your point, your elastics, of course, sewn on. Then these are charcoal that you just kind of stick inside. And then after I use them, actually, I'm supposed to turn them inside out. So just to keep them from, the moisture from accumulating. So the other thing I wanted to mention, of course, leg warmers. I'm wearing black ones now, but I love these. I got these at Repetto during my last trip to Paris. And they're great because typically I'm wearing capri leggings and then a sock, but there's a little bit of leg that's shown and it gets chilly during the winter and fall months. So I wear these all the time. Right now I'm wearing kind of black ones that come up over the thigh. And this is great also, just having a capri legging. You don't need to go invest in tights if you don't want to. These little capri leggings, what I wear every day. And then sometimes I'll just, put on ballet slippers with them. Also, from a cover up and warm up perspective, these are really great. And they also come longer in case you wanted a full length one. And I just like these. They're great for warming up and they keep the hip nice and warm. And then, of course, little shorts are great too. So I'll wear these over my black tights. And I just love the look with a little black top or a leotard. And then, of course, there's skirts, which are so fun. So these little chiffon skirts that are great to wear. And again, they just, they flow as you're moving, which just feels really feminine and fabulous. So I think I've covered everything. It seems like a lot, but really the main thing you need, a top that stretches, bottoms that stretch and that are form-fitting, and some ballet slippers. And honestly, you can also wear socks if that feels better for you and you don't want to invest in all the things. You definitely don't need to buy point shoes until you are ready for point and you've talked with your teacher about it and you're ready. They're so fun to play in and play with. And just, they also come with, or there is available, a demi-point shoe. Now, what that means is instead of having a shank, see, this one has a shank, so it keeps you nice and sturdy, it bends. So it's basically for you to wear at the bar as you're getting ready to, you want to get your foot ready for point work, but you're not quite ready for point work. Or you just want to practice at the bar in a really soft shoe that is like a point shoe. It has the hard top, but it does not have the shank. So it's perfect for people wanting to dabble, but not go up on point. So that's another option. But really, again, you just need something to pull your hair back, a top, a bottom, and shoes or socks. And when I say shoes, of course, I mean the ballet slippers. All right. I hope this inspires you to give adult ballet a try. It's really so inspiring. It's so fun. It's truly magical and it's so very hard. All right. So see you at the bar.